I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes
to your breast.
Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witchers. Stray children
I just love this
the
so
ways
much.
of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sanctified monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The
Wild hunt, ride the sky with every full moon.
The Dark Raiders abduct our children into
lands unknown.
Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light?
Can we chart a course back
Will
into the
we
light?
find strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh.
It's the time of madness and disdain. Oh, it's such a good monologue right there. Okay, I had a dumb idea, so I have to do it now. Hold on. What's up, y'all? It's back to school week. Wednesday, August 26th. We're here. I'm queer. And we're about to have a good old time. Can we chart a course back into the light? Alright, we're in Novigrad. We've met
As
Triss.
the Emperor's spies told it, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Marigold.
Triss Marigold. We met her. I keep having to remember, because I watched the show first before playing the game. I was like, Triss Marigold is a red-headed white woman. It's a red-headed white woman. Not a black woman. Also, this is after that. After the events of that game. I mean, of that TV show. That first season, at least. Okay, let me talk about my day a little bit. I read some Watchmen today. I still have much to do in regards to homework, or at least making progress on homework. Because I make a list, and let me not call it homework. Let me just call it work, because all the work is homework. So if all my work is me doing stuff at home, because I'm at home, working and doing schoolwork, and the only work that's not at home is the work I do for Bloodsucking Company, for Bloodsucking Corporation. You may know the name. Yeah, so Novigrad Dreaming. We are near this area. We are near the area. Let's go find the dreamer in the old house. We are still over. Oh. This game's a bit loose. A bit looser than, let's say, The Last of Us Part 2. So, like, I'm playing the game and
I've had enough of living.
I'm like, this is a bit loose. I would love to sell my stuff soon. Become unencumbered. Because I put up stuff in the stash, but, like, I'm still at 221 out of 150. Really what I need is just more space. This is the dreamer's house, and it is above here. So, oh, let me put that on mute. That was my computer, don't worry. It is my friend. My computer is my friend. This game looks really good.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Playing it, and I was like, wow, this game's
Rudolph
really bright.
de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the pile.
Oh dear, it's not haunted. Somebody's living in there.
Not interested
Someone's
in what's
living
going
in
on
your
inside.
attic, dude.
Seeing it for yourself.
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value?
Property value.
Point of fact. Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
She in there living.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't
Possibly
usually let strangers
living with the
rummage around my
person.
home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Call that my one. Rudolph de Jonquier.
Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
No. One's for... silver's for monsters. Steel for humans. Oh, fuck yes. I'm looting all this. I'm looting this whole ass house. Like, hell yes. Grand Pooba de Doink. Or whatever the fuck his fucking name was. I got him. That was a Critical Role reference for those who noticed. Grand Pooba.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Okay. Just a second. I think you're telling me not to take the things, but I'm taking all of the things. Please hold. Hell yes, I'm taking everything.
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
That's blood, don't spill it. Okay, I'll wait to go.
Stop. Go away.
Okay,
Don't do
she's
that.
upstairs.
Leave it.
Sarah? Godling. Is that a godling? Mischievous. What's up with this dress? What's
Wake
going
up.
on?
It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Her dress
Put
makes
it
me
down,
nervous.
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
I say nervous because
Please.
it's just, I don't know. It might be a glitch, but it just like seems like
Stop.
it's out of
Go
time.
away.
Like the shortness of it is anachronistic.
Leave it.
So I'm like a bit concerned. I hope to not kill you. I hope you're as sweet as Johnny, Sarah. I think
Way to the next room is blocked.
oh, please don't make me. Yep. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. There is a doll nearby. And the doll is not in this chest. I don't know. I said I'd take everything in this fucking house. And I fully intend to. It's all mine. I'm working, it's mine. Suspend your disbelief. Here, son. For this is mine. The doll is missing. Oh, it's there.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
That's not a cradle.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Pretty sure this is a cradle. Yep. I was like, there's a room I haven't been in. Also, there's a downstairs. A basement.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, this is definitely a godling having like that trickery, that trickster mentality. ladder. So now it's time to go below. Yes, use the ladder I didn't see. Look at that, a false wall. These Witcher senses are very handy.
Boo! Did I scare you?
Not really.
Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Oh no.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in.
Yeah,
Bigwig from
duh.
the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare.
Now,
See,
if I
he
have
paid
the
a lot
option,
for
I
this
don't
house
want to
and won't
tell
give it up easily,
the banker
which is why you need to find another home.
about the
I
godling.
don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Also, ooh, what is this? Oh, this false wall so tempting. What's it? What was it Terrence Howard ironically said in Iron Man? Next time, baby. I'll come back down here and check that out. But my curiosity has to be tampered real quick because we must speak with the dreamer.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me.
That's
I know
adorable.
it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is
She have an
actually.
aura to her?
I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Okay, now we can go down to the weird basement. Save game. Yeah, I already got everything here. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I 100% could have been meaner to the goblin, been like, get out now. But it's like, I like the idea of like, Geralt cares about children. And that Geralt's good with kids, like tries to be good with kids. Especially having adopted one of his own. After her becoming a child, after her being the result of a child surprise, a result of the law of surprise. Ciri is a child surprise, and the subject of fate. Fate of the highest order. Oh wow, see, that was it. See, I could have did that. It's fine. It's fine. No harm, no foul. I got some things. Some armor that I should look at. Just in case it's worth a damn. Nope, because I have 90 armor on right now. I want more money. I want more coin. I'm not gonna lie to you here and pretend to not want more coin. I want more coin. Also wish to look more noble. I wish I had an armor that looked like this all the time, but was like a Witcher armor. I wish I had a Witcher armor that looked like this. Anyway. Like, this isn't that great. I mean, it's close to what we got. It actually gives us more resistance than our Griffin armor. More vitality. It's like they give you a big number, but then you have to look at the small numbers too, and that's one of those things that gave me a hard time with like Destiny, because you had to get the gear score, the big number, up, but then you also wanted to have abilities that you also wanted the small numbers to give you good things, and sometimes the small numbers would give you good things, but the big number would be small, and so you would be so like back and forth about like how able you were. You get what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, this is the outfit for right now. This is the outfit now. We're gonna take a screenshot right there, and I'll send it, crop it, and you know, I like this. This is a new outfit. Hey, look, it's a person. Hi, person. Say hello in the chat. I love it when people are here. I like to be watched. I'm kidding. Sneedween, hello. It's in my head, fan number 1 of Meteor Martyr 17. Yeah. Good to see you.
I saw Miss Corrine leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Oh, nice. You
Yeah.
just got out of classes.
Pretty
yeah.
horrid, apparently. Though
Yeah,
she
my
refused to
classes
talk
ended
about
at
it.
4.
Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
I wish I knew how to use Photoshop, so then some of these shots I could get. Oh my god, I'm glad I changed fits. I was so tired of that Griffin armor. This one's not, the big number's not as powerful, but the small numbers. I'll show you Sneak Wing just in case you missed it. The small number's really nice. The small numbers are good. Yeah. Let me... just to compare it to the Griffin armor. Yeah. So, it's not 90 armor. And it doesn't give me that 5% of sign intensity, but the vitality increases, piercing, and bludgeoning, and slashing. Those are higher. The small numbers are higher, and then it gives me 2 spots that I can put glyphs into, which I should do right now, actually. I wish I had a glyph of Quinn, honestly. Hold on, let me check something real quick. I think I have the do I have the recipe for a glyph of Quinn? How would I know? No. There's some kind of thing you can do where you can make a glyph, isn't there? Cause I feel like I bought something that would allow me to make a glyph. Anyway, it's fine. Actually, what's our character look like right now, as far as like our pieces? So I have Quinn, Axie, and yeah, I have double. Oh yeah, I'm double Axied up right now. I forgot. I'm all double Axied up. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of money. I had a lot of money, and I think I bought like a couple, 1 or 2. Maybe I'm thinking of the fucking, what's the faces? I don't know. Would it be an alchemy if I had it? No. No, okay, I'm trying to go down now. Okay, D-pad, down. Letter of conduct. Okay. I have a casket? Oh my god. How do I have a casket? Also, look at my Orans and my Florins. When the time comes, I will have my coin. I will have more coin. We'll get there soon. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters, but not right now. What I do need to do that is actually important is I need to either switch or give a left tap to oh, I have 2 different versions of the Ed and Daith. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Oh my god, my silver sword's at 1%. That's bad. I didn't even realize. I don't even know how that came to be. Cause I always tap it. I always tap them. I didn't realize it was a 1%. I'll just switch it. It's fine. I'll just switch it for now. I'm like reading this, trying to figure out. Okay, and then we'll just give. Let me look at this real quick. No, comparable, but not enough for me to give a shit. Anyway, yeah, let's give the sword on a good old 15% tap. That's my 40s. Let's give it a 15 tap. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's give them both a good 15 tap. And then we'll put some runes in to the sword. I do have some kind of. We do want that sign intensity. That's always important, and I do have 5 of these, so it's fine. Nine of what is this? To freeze? We'll use one, and then that to stagger. To stun. We do want to stun. There we go. Ding! Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Who cares? Here it is. No, beyond belief. Who cares what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Unless evil's carrying the martini tray, darling. Ding! Anyway. I have a past. Anyway. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. And I was feeling good before I started drinking this beer. I'm just enjoying myself. Let's... Roach. Can I even get Roach here? This small of an area? I don't think I can. It's fine. We'll just walk. Look, I can't imagine how Roach would get here, so. Cause I can't remember how I got here. We get that boss. Look at this. Oh, these colors are great. Like, I was looking forward to having like that noble. Oh, I do actually. That breastplate look. I have that breastplate look on. I forgot that I had it on. I thought I got the other one. But this one. Hold on. I'm gonna look real quick because my brain does not remember. So. Alright. See, because this one was 83. But the vitality thing was lower. Yeah, my big number's smaller, but I like my other numbers. Yeah, my other numbers are bigger, so I'm gonna take the armor hit because it gives me a bigger vitality boost for now. And most importantly to me, I look good. Well, not most importantly, but like of a high importance to me is that I look good. Gosh, I look good. I look like a noble knight in Novigrad that people just want to fuck with because I'm a witcher. I'm more than a witcher. I'm a living being with muted, with even though my feelings are muted because I am mutated. I have feelings. I care. I love. Ooh, look, someone I can sell things to. Boom. Hey, blacksmith. Blacksmith.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
Let me see what you're peddling first. Let me see if I can
What
sell
do you have on
something
offer?
first. Let me see if I can make some space. We don't sell relics. That's a rule. We don't sell relics. At least not yet. Cause there's just so much stuff that's not relics that we can sell. So yeah, we're selling this. I wish there was still music on as I did this. I'm curious what that would look like. What that fit would look like. I don't even know. We'll hold on to that for a second. We'll go out and back in so we could just see what that looks like. What a fit! Okay, anyway. Compare. Shall I compare thee to a rose? Shall I compare thee to a... Oh, I'm reading Macbeth right now for my Shakespeare major works class. And I'm really... I've read the first act so far, and I'm really enjoying it. I was like, okay, Lady Macbeth got that sauce, dude. She like, don't fuck around. Like, you know I'm down for you. I'm so down for you that I gotta convince you to be you. The you that was here when you showed up and you wrote me this letter. The you that was full of such stronger stuff. I'm here for you. I'm here for that you. So when this you shows up, I gotta tell that you to get the fuck out because we finna do this. Like, I'm enjoyed it like so far. And then like I watched some like productions of it. So okay, so first off, when I read, I have a hard time just reading. I have to hear it. I have to listen to it. I have something like my ears can anchor to. So I'm listening to the LibriVox recording of it, which is not great, but that kind of leaves me room to like interpret on my own emotions, like the emotions that are going on as things are being written, and to make my own connections. So I read it and I pause for like parts I don't understand. I go back over it to figure it out. I ended up going back and forth, and then I from there, after I read the act on its own, I watched what else? Yeah, I watched some videos. So I watched this one that it wasn't very great. Like the costumes weren't very great. Like I liked the look of the costumes, but you could tell like this wasn't like very high production. Or like I don't know where it was produced, but like the acting was a bit stilted, and like other people were like, "This is fucking off," and I was like, "It's not that bad," but I'm like, okay, like these people are like saying things in a certain intonation because that's how things should be said because it's Shakespeare instead of like it didn't feel like the actors were like embodying the characters. And then I watched Folger Theater, the act one of Folger Theater online, and my god, it's like night and day. It's such a big difference, especially Lady Macbeth. Like you're looking, they play around a little bit with some of the order of things and like sit things on top of each other in the play, which is really interesting. But like Lady Macbeth, she brings it. That actress brings it. Like Act 1. I don't know if you read Macbeth. I suppose from Macbeth 3, 2, 1. But in like scene minor spoiler, I'm not gonna get too deep. But in Act 1, scene 7, where Macbeth is like, I'm out. And she's like, no, you in. Like, the fuck, as much as you talked about this shit, as fucking confident as you were of like, we gonna do this shit. We gonna get him. If I was as into it as you, I'd be willing to fucking take the baby that I was breastfeeding, rip it from my nipple, and slam his skull on the fucking ground. You bout this shit, Macbeth. Let's fucking go. And I'm like, oh, yes. Dude, she fucking like, hold on, let me send a link. I'm gonna send a link. Cause I put the link on Twitter, but like, I'm gonna send the link in here. Cause like, the actress fucking like, slams him against this door that's on set. Fucking like, the fuck? Like, and then she's like, and he's like, get the fuck off me, and kind of like turns and like pushes her against the door. And she's like, the fuck you mean you out? Like, so good. Hold on. Cause I was like reading it and I was like, damn. Another part that like really got me is like when they're describing the noble violence of Macbeth on the battlefield before he becomes Thane of Cawdor, and they're like, he's like ripped him from navel to the chops. So I was like, ooh, and then put his head on the battlements. Oh, god damn. Okay, let me send this link. Okay. I was like, they out here for real. So yeah, that's the link. Act 1 ends at 26 minutes. So, that was really good. That was so good. I was was like, she brought that heat. I was like, Lady Macbeth, my favorite so far. You know, I have watched the Macbeth, like the 2015, what's it, Curzel Macbeth movie. Shortly after it came out, I watched it at home, and I wasn't really into it at the time. But I'm looking forward to watching it again after reading the play. After I finish reading the play, because if it continues, and it's Shakespeare, so I really hope so. Like, people gas up Shakespeare so much. Shakespeare better bring it this entire semester. I'm reading Macbeth, and we're reading Hamlet, and The Tempest, and King Lear, and the first and part 1 of Henry IV, and Measure for Measure. I'm really hoping Shakespeare brings it, because like, people gas up Shakespeare so hard. So like, if any of these aren't don't bring that heat, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I'm gonna be like, damn, y'all really gassed up Shakespeare hard for centuries, and he ain't brought that heat. But like, so far, Act 1, Macbeth, he's got it, and he's like, there's like connections between the scenes. It's like, it's definitely so far worthy of its place in the canon. Kurosawa has a version of Macbeth. That's exciting. That is exciting. DM me that Throne of Blood. Right. I've heard of Throne of Blood. Okay. I was like, I've heard of that. Oh yeah. I do have a copy of Throne of Blood at the moment. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. Let me write that down. Sticky notes, since I don't have my handy dandy journal with me right now. It would require me to get up. Okay, so Beth 2015, and then Throne of Blood. Independent viewing. After finishing. Let me put finish. Macbeth. Oh, I should share that's actually good. That's actually good content I can put in a blog. I should share what I'm reading this fall. I haven't shared the official list with anybody yet. What I'm going to be reading this fall. That's a document I should write that down. Content update. September. Talk about Twitch. Linktree. And then what I'm reading, watching. Actually, I can even put listening to, because I received a playlist. Not a playlist, but it's more like I had a mutual friend of ours, Neatween, back on Christmas Eve. I hung out with 2 mutual friends of ours, and I talked to them about like how I rejected rap for a long time. It's a whole thing about like self-hate and shit. I don't want to get too deep into it right now. But like I rejected parts of myself for a while, parts of my culture, my heritage, and like this mutual friend of ours is really into, like, really listens a lot. It's like, and so I was like, hey, like, make me a list of like, they're like songs. I was like, nah, I usually, like, when I try to artist out, I listen to an album. Like, I'm a bit of that old school, new school, where like I listen to an album and I listen to it digitally. So like I'll just listen to a whole album, be like, how I feel about this, pull out some songs that I really like. If I like the album, I save the whole album to listen to, just be part of my shuffle. Because most of the time, when I listen to stuff, when I'm not venturing out, I just shuffle. So I'm really enjoying that. Oh, good. I'm hoping King Lear's good. I'm glad I was able to get the Pelican copy of King Lear, because my professor said that like there's certain like discrepancies as far as like even just to like line count for what did I just sell? Did I just accidentally sell a relic? I hope not. Anyway, hold on, let me check. This is actually really important to me that I didn't sell a relic. Good. Goody. What are these? Should I buy? No, that's expensive. That was an expensive ass silver sword. This steel sword, maybe, because I'm almost level 15. And it's not as expensive as the fucking. That silver sword made me upset because it was so expensive just now. I was like, how dare you put that in front of me? Such an expensive ass weapon. How dare you? $19 armor, 75 critical, 40. Why even show me both of these? Interesting. I'm buying this. That looks good. All right, let's sell swords. We don't sell relics. This one I should dismantle though. I should dismantle this sword. I don't normally touch the relics. I leave the relics alone usually. But I'm gonna dismantle this because actually looking at this, what I can get from this sword is actually really interesting. Because I was thinking about, for like Dungeons and Dragons, about like artificers are like kind of weak. There's like this idea of like in D&D of like the past, the people in the past who could do better things than you. So you find these artifacts. You find artifacts that have these great, wonderful powers. And like some of that, yeah, I get it. But like, if there's somebody, an artificer, who's like trying to like actively like study ancient weaponry and like study the craft to like replicate or improve upon like older designs, they should be able to do that. And so I was also thinking about magic items being like, if that person were to craft a magic item, wanted to craft their own magic items, like in the way that like wizards create spells, it should require special materials. It shouldn't just be like it's silver or like, silver or steel or like, and like certain temperature or certain handles. It should be like, yeah, I need emerald dust and sapphire dust to make this weapon capable of holding this magic, to be able for it to hold the power of a runestone, for example. Like, I was like, that should work. What are these? Stun, stagger. Not really worth it. I mean, the emerald dust and the sapphire dust, but then it would give me silver ingot. I'm good on leather straps, actually. But, do I even... I'll dismantle it, because I've never seen this. I've never done this before, so... Dismantle. This item will be permanently destroyed. Any upgrades will be recovered. Bing. Just for that one. Alright, now I can remove upgrades. See, I think I understand what you mean. Dismantle means I get the upgrades. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Right now, we're still shopping. We're shopping. Well, we're selling, really. Or rather, we're selling. We're selling! Brain. Yep. Sell. See, last session, most of my relics, I put them in the stash because I don't touch relics usually. Okay. Let's see. Brain. Yep, sell. It's been a long day. Cause I get up. I actually got up a bit later, but I usually end up waking up like 7:30. Just my biological clock wakes up at 7:30 after years of trying hard to wake up early, and it never working. I used to go to sleep. Honestly, back in the gap, I used to go to sleep at 10. When I was growing up, I used to go to sleep at 10, and so it's supposed to be like 10 to 6. You get your 8 hours and you wake up. Never worked. I'd always have to be waked up every single time. And now it's like I wake up at 7:30. So like I always think about like when I get a job, I gotta be able to be. It has to be a literal like 9 to 5. I can maybe do like an 8. I can do an 8, but an 8's really like I can't do an 8 all the time, back to back, because it'll fuck me up. 8 will have to be like you can do 8. And you won't get in trouble if you get here at 8:30. I'll keep this one. Actually, yeah, sell this one. Witch Hunter Sword. Witch Hunter. I mean, we're almost level 15. We are in Novigrad. So the amount of weaponry we may find and gather may decrease while we're in the town. I did know when I came in there was like this opportunity to like be a bodyguard for a craftsman who was very talented. But it was level 24, which makes sense because it would involve me getting deeper into the weeds. I don't know. Reeds. Of me getting deeper into like the political structure of Novigrad. And like the like. And like political, I mean like. I should say, no. Let me just say infrastructure, not political. Because it's all, life is everything's political because political is life. Anyway. Yeah, we're selling that one. And I really was like, yes, let's go. I'll help this elf. This guy's cool. I like him. Like, fuck this guy who's like monopolizing the market here in Novigrad for blacksmiths. Like, yeah, fuck that guy. Like, you want me to kill him? I'll kill him. Like, he's like, no, let me just make a deal with the black market. Yeah, let's make a deal with the black market. I got you, bro. Oh, and you'll make me a weapon? Hell fucking yes. But then I was like, 24, damn, I'll have to hold out. I'll have to hold out, bruh. And so I was like, I'm so down to do that. To do that mission. That's gonna be exciting. Especially if it's like I have to like defeat some black market people because they try to scam my boy. Hell yes. Steal for humans, baby. I'll fuck them up. Like, think I'm playing. I'll slice. Anyway, let's see what's here. Did I sell my saddles? No, I still need to sell my saddles. I forgot. Make a pretty penny, they will. Sell. It was master crafted, but ooh. Yeah, we have to buy this. We have to buy it. We have to equip it right now. How do I equip? I need to equip it. Equip it. Equip it into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Go. I wonder how much it would cost to buy this thing back. Oh, wow. I got duped. It costs more to sell that. To like it. I only made 76 on it back, but it would cost me 460 to get it. Maybe I should have kept it. I don't know. That's fine. It's fine. I'll keep one of these to be safe, though. That's what you call a markup. That's a heavy markup. Politics in my video game? No fucking way. Oh, see. Oh my god. I keep forgetting. Okay, so actually, let me put it this. You know. Anybody who watches your streams knows that I like to take my screenshots, and like, I've been taking screenshots in The Last of Us Part 2, and then and you know, I don't like. I'm careful about which ones I share, because, like, I'm more careful about what I share, because I know there's people who like follow me, and there's people out in the world who don't want to just pop up and like just be like, "Hi, spell the game you've been holding out. You waiting for the price to go down because you're a college student or you like a good deal." Like, I've been holding out on that, but man, Monday I took some shots. Took some shots Monday that were nice. I'm particularly like taking shots of like bodies, of like Ellie with some bodies. But then I also I finally cracked open the photo mode in this like particularly lit area. Not lit as in like it's lit, but like it was the light. There was a special lighting to the area. And like I popped open that photo mode, and I maybe could have like walked around a bit more in the area and took some different kinds of pictures. But like I played with saturation so I can get some shot covers that like had her in the area but didn't spoil anything, so I could put them as the cover of the video. But like there's some other shots I took that like spoil but don't spoil, because it's like, oh, like obviously they're gonna be in this area, but like it's very good to me. Damn, it's actually still a bit of a spoiler, just for the fact that like yeah, I guess that's a bit of a spoiler. Damn, because it's not something I realized she was doing until I played the game, because she didn't necessarily have to. Let me stop talking about it. But man, I took some good shots, and I wish I could share them, but I can't. Even because like there's not like a spoiler tag. There's not a thing for me to like obscure pictures when they're I don't have like a spoiler tag like Discord does, where like you click it and then it shows you the picture. I'd love to have one. If they had one, I'd use it. I'd use the hell out of it. So that. Alright, let me see what else you got now that I have some money. Actually, let me not see what you got. Let me see what you can make for me. Can you craft me some good shit? Can you craft me all of this? I want this. Please give me some good shit. I don't think. Yes, I do. I do want some good shit. Don't even fucking question it. I want it all. And I want it now. Oh. I want it all, and I want it now. Oh yeah, I want it all. Oh, and I want it. I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna hold on crafting any of my Witcher gear till I get a grandmaster. Hey, if it would only cost me 160 to repair equip. Hold on, let me. I don't think I'm going back to those shirts anytime soon. How long have I been on this fucking in this shop, dude? How long have we been in this shop? 2 weeks? 5 days? Help me to recollect. I should watch The Lighthouse again. Like, I watched it late at night, and I know, like, I was tired, so I was going, like, in and out of it. And then there was stuff I didn't notice that I may notice the second time around. And the Lighthouse is on Prime Video. In case you hadn't heard, this is back to school week. We're doing a abundance of content this week, as we celebrate the first week of school. I'm excited because I like to learn. I'm a dork, and I was kind of getting a bit tired of just kind of like doing what I want. We'll see. You know, I get burned out. I'll get tired somewhere in the middle / end. And I am kind of like slowing down because it's slower for me to get work done home. Anyway, this is actually me doing an ad. Welcome. Hey, it's back to school week. Monday, we did The Last of Us Part 2 at 5 p.m. Tuesday, no stream. Today is Wednesday. We're doing our Witcher 3 Wednesday, 5 p.m. to about 8. Maybe 7:30. And then Thursday, school, more like ghouls. Thursday, hold on. Let me look. I have a hard time because it's so much content. It's an insane amount of content that it's hard for me to hold it all in my brain. Thursday, we're gonna have a special presentation of special gameplay. We're gonna play Flavorworks' first title, that's called Erica on the PlayStation 4, and that's gonna be at 5 p.m. In case you couldn't tell, 5 p.m. is gonna be closer to like the new times we're doing, because it gives us time during the day for classes and work study, and content creation that's not Twitch streams. Wink, wink, no promises, but you know, I'm working on things. And then Friday at around 6:30, because I work until 5. Blame capitalism for me not being able to keep that consistent. But on Friday, we're gonna be doing a Twitch watch party, and it's higher possible, because I'm thinking about it now, that we may watch The Lighthouse. We may just watch The Lighthouse. Yes, I did get Erica for free, but I got Erica for free with PlayStation Plus. But there are PlayStation Plus games that I do not get because I'm not interested in them. I'm interested in Erica, and so I got it for free with PlayStation Plus. Like, I don't download stuff I don't want, that I'm not gonna play, because there's no point in me cluttering my library for things I'm not gonna play. What else? Oh, and then Sunday, of course, is Spidey Sunday. We're going to be playing Marvel Spider-Man at 5 p.m. Yeah, kick some ass. Alright, let me see what... Everyone plays fucking Gwen.
So long.
Hold on, let me see. Wrong button. I just wanted to see what this fit looked like. before I sold it. I'm definitely selling it. Just wanted to see. Oh, that's very tempting. Oh, that looks good, don't it? Oh my god. You want to know what's more knightly than a fucking breastplate? This shit, dude. This shit's cool as hell. Screenshot. But no, we're gonna stick with our classic knight look. A surcoat. Dude, that shit looks cool. Anyway, we're selling it. Definitely selling it.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
Reforged. Does anybody need a wife? Anyway.
What do you have on offer?
Look at that, an even 2K. That looks nice, don't it? It'll be nicer if it's more money than that. I gather it may be nicer if it's more money. Yeah, sell. And then exit, farewell.
So long.
We're gonna do a...
Yes, master.
Ooh, I didn't even mean to steal that. That was almost bad. Blacksmith, no shit. Okay, brain. Right. Now we have to equip that saddlebag. That brand new saddlebag we got. Because what's the biggest problem we have? Space. The final frontier. Okay, let's see.
Let us live.
Alright, let's continue on our Novigrad dreaming work. Now that we can run. Oh look, another notice board. Let's pick up some jobs for later. May the following hereby be known: the production, possession, or sale of any magic items whatsoever, exempli gratia amulets meant to bring good fortune, desire intensifying potions, dolls used to cast curses on their likeness and so forth, is strictly forbidden and shall be punished with the utmost severity. His Excellency Cyrus Ingelkind Himmelfart, Hierarch of the Eternal Fire. Weights and measures. In light of the continual quarrels distracting our market stallholders from their primary business of doing business, let me remind you of the officially endorsed weights and measures used in Novigrad. Fathom equals 3 L's, 1 L equals 2 feet, 1 foot equals 12 inches, brain. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts, 1 bushel equals 8 gallons, 1 barrel equals 4 bushels, 1 pound equals 16 ounces, 1 stone equals 25 pounds, 100 weight equals 4 stones. It is requested that all sellers and buyers use this system of measurements. Complaints concerning transactions made in other measurements will be summarily dismissed. The City Council of the Free City of Novigrad. Wanted, Tris Miracle. Eyewitness testimony has confirmed that Tris Miracle of Maribor, known as the 14th of the Hill, a member of the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses, is currently in residence in our fair city. Anyone in possession of information about her place of hiding, plans, or accomplices is obligated by law, both divine and human, to report to the nearest outpost of the Temple Guard at once. And whoever helps the witch by giving her food or shelter shall burn alongside with her. And I'm not reading the other ones right now. I guess I do have to read it. Fellow followers of the flame, In recent days, several officers of the Temple Guard have been ravaged to death in a most bestial manner. An investigation has been launched to look into the matter, so the perpetrator shall soon feel the iron grip of justice closing around his throat. Anyone able to help the guardsmen track down and punish this murderer, or murderers as the case may be, is asked to report to the nearest guard post at once. A reward is foreseen. It is likewise hereby announced that any man aiding or abetting these bandits or withholding evidence regarding these crimes shall be punished by torture, imprisonment, or even death. Sergeant Gilbert Wishkey. Let's call it Wishkey. I seek a witcher of unsullied reputation, documentation regarding prior achievements, and written preferences preferred, who will undertake the task of combining the residents on the outskirts of the city recently acquired by the undersigned Count Kurt Dysart in order to find and drive off or kill the creature which is haunting it. A sizable reward is guaranteed. Sincerely, Kurt Dysart, Count of Anchor by writ of King Foltest, temporarily in residence at the Kingfisher. Contract. Monster in Oxenford. By order, blah blah blah. That's old. This is also old. Drying of the heart. Anyway, done. Yeah, his name was Fart. That's why he's got a stick up his ass.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages.
Oh, they want to
Dealt with
fight.
the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
This is dangerous. I could give them money, but I don't want to fucking give them money. You're not finna fuckle. Like, you're not fuckle. You're not finna like hustle me. You're not finna fuck me out of my own money because I'm in a dangerous situation here. Being a witcher in the not so free city of Novigrad, I'm not finna pay this fucking money. I could use my Axie, but if I openly use magic, I create reasons for me to be arrested here in Novigrad. Fuckle your seatbelts. You're not finna fuck. Fuckle is like hustle. It's like you're not finna fuck me and hustle me. You're not finna fuck me in your hustle. Fuck me in your hustle equals fuckle. Boom. And add a stream marker for that. I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip Fuckle. Anyway, so like if I can use my Axie easily, but like there's possibly consequences because we're out here in public. I could get spotted. And it's not. I'm not really trying to. It's not really me necessarily worrying about myself. I'm worried about myself because I'm here to figure out where Ciri went, what's going on with Ciri. I seek to find her, and if I get arrested or I'm on the hunt, it would be difficult to do that. It would be difficult for me, and it would be difficult for people helping me and people that I am known to be in connection with, like the former member of the largest sorceress, Triss Marigold, and it would be dangerous for me and people who have been seen to associate with me. Now, this third option, let me pass. I could just be a bit gruff with it, but I know it's going to end in a fight. And if it ends in a fight, it adds a reason for me to be noticed and to be arrested and all those other things I just said. So I might as well use the fucking Axie, because either way I'm fucked. But I'm not giving you any fucking money. Go fuck yourself.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. A home we will go.
A home we will go.
Whoa, stop flexing like that.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Cast a plate up. That would mean I believe I see a challenge.
Yeah, I was like, I'm fucked either way, so it's like I'd rather just do this quick little thing that some people might not notice, but if I go into a whole ass fight, I'm definitely gonna be spotted. Oh, she's upstairs. Ooh, there's fighting down here though. That's exciting. I could perhaps do that later, when I do not have business to attend to in my search for... You know what would be funny? If like... You know what, well, what kind of makes sense? If I'm just like, every time I find out where Siri's going, when I get there, I just missed her because of the fact that I'm doing all these side quests before I go. So it's like, yeah, like, you'd be good. It'd be fine if you didn't, like, fucking do these extra missions to make some coin real quick. You maybe catch up to Siri.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide
But it
you.
wants you to do the side mission, so.
You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
If that's the case, you could try Pathologic 2. Apparently that game is rough like that. Interesting. I was like, I don't know what level of RPG I want. Like, I like this as like me making choices that matter, but...
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri.
Ooh. What story do we want to tell? I mean, let's see. If we want to talk about personal stories, I could talk about when we first met, but it's like you first met. It's like, okay, I met her. But, yeah. Trained her at Kaer Morhen. And met Kaer Morhen as a warrior that could actually have some significance to him. Saved her life once. It could possibly show as, like, his concern for her. But she was there when I died? I'm very curious to hear this one myself.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Siri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Of course, I want to add more.
There's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
Tell me no more than you wish to, but you need more personal information in order for this to work, right? So, I trained her at Kaer Morhen.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to tell you all these stories, actually, because I want to hear them.
I'm listening.
I want to hear the way Geralt talks about his memories with Ciri.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
I mean, I think it's different from the Netflix show. Because when he finds her in the forest, her grandmother's already dead. So, I don't know. But it is similar. It is similar.
No need to rush. We have time.
But then, you know, I haven't read the books, so I should read the books. It's gonna be a while before I read the books. I'm in a backlog. I have like a list of things to read in what order. I could maybe fit the first book in, but I can't be like, I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing and read these books. Like, I just kind of listed out what I'm reading, at least some of what I'm reading in this winter. Well, definitely all I'm reading in the winter, and then some of what I'm reading in the spring. And so, yeah. And I'll show you what I'm reading in the fall. Independent reading, I mean, not necessarily the reading I'm doing for class. The reading I'm doing independently. One more story.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
What's up with this woman's dress? Did you see it just like flop down? It was interesting. That was weird. See, now I told him all the personal stories, and now I'm like really questioning, because this is really personal. Like it's different between me like telling you stories of like her childhood, of like my experiences with her, those emotional feelings is different between of me like telling you what ability she has. Especially being of like you also being like magical, and being of this like being here in Novigrad, you know, of like it's very dangerous. So I'm like, I don't want to hint too much to prophecy, at least not until I have to. If I call her a child of the Elder Blood, that hints to it. If I say she's the Lady of Space and Time, that definitely hints to it. But if I say she had trouble controlling them, it is me holding back. And I'm curious what the game will do when I hold back. But like, I think Geralt wouldn't give this up so easily, because it's not about their past. It's about the things that concern the present and the future that could potentially put her in more danger than she's already having. It could make the prophecy come true.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control. And frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
What a choice. What a choice. Because, like, we already know he's not with Triss. And at first, when we left, when we finally found Yennefer, when we got back in contact with Yennefer, we knew that she wasn't there. But, like, now Yennefer's in Skellige. So it's possible. I'm going to go with Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Is that a swallow? The swallow's gone now. Explosion. An alert of danger? But there's smoke in here now. Or at least from what he sees.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Anyway,
so I've heard.
That's really cool. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and... Yeah, that's interesting. Now I have... So, I've heard the song. But I've mostly heard it from this version that I actually like. So I'm going to send a Game Grumps video into the chat, where Dan Avidan is doing a cover with Super Guitar Bros of Scarborough Fair. Scarborough Fair. Put that in. See, I have now almost permanently, well, or at least for now, I have it like, I have my tablet lifted up on two leather-bound books, so that I can get like better view of the thing, and then like people can get a better view of me, so I don't have to like lean down all the time when I'm taking my classes. So I have it up a bit higher. I might get it even higher. I might switch these leather-bound books with my 3 hardcover volumes of Avatar: The Last Airbender comic books that take place after the end of the show that I've had for years and haven't read, and I should probably read in the spring. Yeah, I think I'll do... I don't know. I keep putting it off. thinking about and putting off because those books are heavy. And like, in case you've forgotten, I'm on this setup I have here. My microphone and my tablet are on a fold-out dinner tray that's a bit larger than most dinner trays, but it's still not as large as a desk, especially not the size of a desk that I want. So, you know, I try to be careful about the amount of weight I put in here because I don't want this thing to just come crashing down, because that would suck. And I don't even know if they still sell this fold-out tray. I know they don't sell it where I bought it. They don't have it in stock because I go to that place regularly. Anyway.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
I'm glad this worked without me having to tell her about the Elder Blood. I mean, I could have flexed and been like, my daughter is the lady of space and time. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. But, okay.
I said it already, I haven't the time.
That's fine. I don't know why she said I said it already. Who'd you think I was? But I'll wait behind this older woman. I don't want to, like, push her.
God, don't leave me till after the 10th or 30th.
I'm happy enough to be drinking at all.
True.
Uh-huh.
A hair's breadth. Those Skellige barbarians would have had us.
I said it already, I haven't the time.
Not you.
Just came to shot and people are already pissing me off.
See, these are the people that make the Gwent music.
What'll it be?
Show me what you got. Let's see. You have some Gwent cards. I'll buy some Gwent cards. No, like, why not? Scoia'tael, Nilfgaard. Scoia'tael. I mean, 20 for a Gwent card for a deck I don't use? Sure. A deck I should probably switch to, honestly, but these cards are not expensive, so yeah, I'll buy some. Mutton stew. A mutton leg. You want some raspberry juice? Or raspberry? Raspberry juice? Oh, right. I forgot. And then who are the one-ups? Like, I typed it, but I forgot to send it. That's the cover for Scarborough Fair. Who are the one-ups? Why not? I don't even know what it's for, but I'll buy it. Actually, if you have some cherry cordial, I'd definitely buy that from you. I'll buy this. Why not? It's not expensive. I just don't know if I have it. Now, what's this? Nilfgaardian Lemon. I'll buy it. Why not? Anyway. I actually know why not now. Because I'm under 2,000. That's why. If you want money. Do you want money or you want things?
Look for your kind beyond the walls.
Actually,
May I?
You're interesting.
Depends what with.
Looking for someone who'll sail to Skellige and take me with them.
Atropos and me. We're due to
Atropos?
Skellig.
Like the, one of the fates? Anyway.
Got any coin?
Gotta get more coin.
You sure do. For I won't even whip me horse in a bath without payment in advance.
I just happened upon a sailor for something else. I didn't even mean for that to be a thing. I just was here and it's like, hey, 1,000? I'm kind of curious if I can find a less expensive area. I would like to find a less expensive area. Let me put it that way. I would like to find a less expensive area. Main quest, broken flowers. Boom. Cause 1,000? You mean I've been working hard and I'm just gonna end up with 644? Fuck that. Fuck that right now. Like, fuck that. Well, I will say.
Why don't you all just get off my back? Watch it, Greyhead.
You. I've come to make some money.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
I'm ready to fight. Wow, I can only make 80. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed.
Alright, I better win. I better win. It's been a week. It's been a week since I played this game, so I might not know all the controls. Let's see. Actually, this game's actually probably got the easiest controls for me to remember. L2 to keep my arms up. Square for light attacks. Triangle for heavy attacks.
Provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
Yeah, I'm in.
A bucket of coin for taking some hits to the face? Tempting offer. I'm in. What do I do?
Nothing much. Throw some punches, not too many, mind. Then let him drop.
Wow, this is a racket.
A warm
This dude's
welcome
not
to
actually
our
good.
competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus Georgius George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
It's a racket. I'm in for the racket.
Come on, come closer.
I wanted a good fight. I want a good fight, though. Earn your keep.
That's it, you're in for it. Come on.
Oh, wow. 3 good hits in, and I fucking knocked him out? Okay. I have to be careful now. I have him close, though. There we go. Let him win. Boom. More. I'll make more than if.
A beautiful fight.
Than if I fucking lose. Like more than I win. I'll make more if I lose than I win. How much money?
When I'm done with you, you'll squirt your kidneys.
160. I made about the same. I'll be honest. Okay, and then I got another 680. Okay. Yeah, okay, so then I made about, yeah, alright. I can live with that.
Whitehead of the miller's son.
I can live with that. I wish to fight again, though.
Welcome back. Prepared to fight.
I like to fight again, though. I'll give you a real fight now. If you let me.
I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Unless you want to do the racket again.
Your attention, please.
Like, unless you want to racket again, I'll fight for real.
Join in battle with our tavern's champion, Georgius George. While
Gorgeous George.
Prepares, you and I should
Ooh, you want to have this deal again?
The rules are childishly simple. defeat George, you get a bulging purse.
Anything else I should know?
Put on a good show, and the crowd will love you. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus George's George, the
I was curious what would happen.
driver.
One, I wanted to make money
May the
again.
better man win.
I was like, if you want to offer me that deal again, I'll take it. But let me bite your ass real quick. Make a good show.
That's it, you're in for it.
Make a good show of it.
What? Lost your nerve?
Fucking come on! That's it, you're in for it.
Damn, one hit, I got him all that much? There we go, I was stuck in that corner.
Damn it.
A kick to the face, dude. I got him with a kick to the face.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher
Oh, went up.
called Geralt.
Interesting.
Here is your prize.
Thank you.
Archibald O'Neill is another.
Did you see that smile? Garrett had that smile on because he just won a fight and he got some money.
There's
Pay your
also
Witcher.
Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
Boy!
Look at that. Boom! More coin. One more time? Will you let me fight one more time? Nope. Nope. They say, hey, they said don't push your luck. Don't push your luck. Hey, now I get to like fight the rest of them later. That's cool. I made some coin. Alright, so the goal now is currently 3K. I'm calling it right now. We got to 2K. Actually, no, because last time we got to 2K, right? No, it was 1K. 1K. So yeah, we want to get to 3K. And then after that, 5K. 3K, so then we still have some walking around money after we... If that's the only person who can take me to Skellige. Which I really hope not. I wish I can get to Skellige on like a favor. Like, I wish I could do a job for somebody and then get to Skellige. Wouldn't that be nice? I would love that. If I could just get to Skellige on the job.
Life, you gotta take risks and not get fucked.
What punch? Oh, alright. That's what you wanted? Okay. Warhammer 3K. There you go. Do 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 Locked door. I guess what they really want me to do is read this. Gods have heard the land's cry. Its people's long wait is over. King Radovid will save the North. King Radovid shall save the North.
I'll never come back yet.
King Radovid shall save the North.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Till your toes for teeth.
Geralt, in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out.
Time for some spring cleaning.
Join me?
With pleasure.
I would have sworn he was taller for a second.
Me! Leave it to me!
What? Lost your nerve?
I'm gonna try not to use magic.
Die, fool!
Oh, I haven't had food in a while either. Ooh. That's weird. Damn, you putting them out. Hold on. Okay, not allowed during combat? This one? This one? Okay. He said, hey, be nice to him. I can't use food though.
Looks like we never left Virgin.
Your stamina's gone. Whatever the yellow thing means. Yeah, your stamina.
Time to end this.
Boom!
Leg it!
Then you're gonna get up and just be a normal person. Get the fuck out!
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
I've withered a bit?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in
And
danger.
if she was gone in another
See her
land,
in your dreams?
she could have grown a lot and then came back.
Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all. But I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
I don't like this music for this conversation.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Letter from Fran. When will you return to Sidaris? I hope it will be soon, for I miss you terribly. Waiting to see you again literally pains me. If you are to come, send me a message beforehand. I'll ask my mistress for a day off. Oh yeah, I'm looting this shit. You gonna go and just not be here?
Aha!
Yes,
a note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Dear Viscount, once more I would like to convey my thanks for agreeing to grace my son's wedding ceremony with your song. Your presence warmed our hearts, and the sweet notes with which you serenaded us so touched my wife's mother, the Baroness Duvlet, called in some circles a cold and heartless bitch. The tears of tender emotion appeared in her eyes. Bamil de Rab. Why do I feel like something more happened there? Ooh, a stash. Ooh, a piece of candy. Oh. I'm a mess. Yeah, I should sell this. Transfer. Transfer that which must be sold. Sneakween, you're the expert. What effects are there to... What are the effects of heavy armor as opposed to medium armor? Why should I concern myself with the difference? Transfer. Level 3. Remember when we wore this a lot? Like all the time? I was so tired of this outfit. I never liked it. I was so tired of it. Ugh. Okay, we keep relics. We'll sell Grinian, Cutlass. I wish I could lock this item so that I never lost it. Anyway. Heavy armor boosts strong attack and health by a bit for each piece you wear. Interesting. Didn't know that. But like... Oh! Oh, hey, he's a mercenary. He's a Gwent card. I wonder if he knows that there's a Gwent card of himself. Zoltan's a Gwent card. Interesting. I didn't know that. Transfer that. We're transferring the things we wish to sell. Which means we're also transferring this. Transfer that which we wish to sell. And then alright, because I decided to keep one just in case one got really bad. I have a master's armor repair kit that I'm keeping just on my one in stash and one on my person for safekeeping. And then I have some rot fiend blood here in the bank for when I need money for like future money investment. Actually, you put one of these. Some of the other rot fiend items that I own. Oh, hey, it's that necklace. I moved it over here so I wouldn't accidentally sell it. Alright, so save game. It is not 7 o'clock yet, which is good. Because sometimes I lose track of time and sometimes I'm like, ooh, this time's going on forever. Alright, now we can actually search. Because I was just walking around at first. I'm just looting. I'm looting his shit. That's really what I'm doing. Now, I'm pretty sure it was a... There we go. Dandelion Planner.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry. 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning.
It's code.
Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad.
Give him a
Seems
chance.
when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with
some
fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
I mean, I roll first off, just like Dandelion, just be like up to his neck in mess, cause in woman trouble. trouble with ladies, various affairs. But if he's meeting with ladies, it may be sorceresses. And that could help.
Not a bad idea.
Also, could get the wrong person mad. So
might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. So, Che?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
what I need is everything you have in here is what I intend to need. All these ladies are gone. I mean, it is a brothel, so also just the fact that he's meeting ladies can mean like he's talking about pay rates, like how much money you should be getting in, so that we can continue the work of this business. I kind of know what's going on with Dandelion because I read the trophy list, but I don't know much. I just know that there's a trophy about succeeding at a venture regarding Dandelion. So I keep calling Dandelion, even though it said Dandelion, because I don't know why. I feel like it sounds cooler, one. And two, it just sounds like it was something, I think it was something I heard in a video. Somebody being like, he's called Dandelion or something. Is Dandelion a pimp? No, he's the proprietor of an establishment that was that he inherited through somebody's will. I don't think, well, when you say pimp, I think of like all of the connotation of being a pimp, of like abuse and shit. I don't think he's that. I don't think he's abusive. I think this is a place of business. I think he does the job. I think he's a manager. He manages. Like, these women were doing this job before he showed up. So like, there's no need for him to be like, you do it my way, smack. Like, there's no need for that. Like, I think he's more like, you know, like there's a madam, but like not like a vicious madam, not like a Ghislaine type madam. I'm thinking more like, what's her face from Black Sails, if you've seen Black Sails. I'm thinking more of like that, but like they work for you, but like the ladies of this brothel also being, because men and women and others and like, well, men and women and elves and dwarves and they like to talk in certain situations when they what was it Raoul called it? Post-nut clarity? In that post-nut clarity, there's a bit of loose lips, and so you get information that way. You can get information that way. Let's see. Let's read the fucking planner. Let's read the planner. It tells me to read the planner, but it won't.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Where did that planner go? No, I held on to it, so then what the fuck? Also, what's that?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Right, he's Dandelion to everybody.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant
he's got this like
Julian
really noble
Alfred
name.
Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
I mean, would it be in books? Telling me to read the planner. But it didn't actually pop up anything to tell me where the planner was so I could read it. Yo, where is planner at? Wait. Is it... Nope. Let's check inventory. It might just be simply a matter of me checking my inventory. Into other... for quest items. Boom. Got it. Rosa for Atre. Like a rose, abashed of its crimson hue. Fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Molly, though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf villa next to the morgue. Vespula. Though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a Big Dipper? Far corners, laundry near the mouth of the Pontar. Marabella, though her cries are divine when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. The Vitz, near Popper Square. Elial, a figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Tailor shop across from the tannery. And what's this? Rose of Remembrance. Yo, we're level 15, baby. You know what that means. It means that, first off. But it also means... Didn't I just buy a weapon? There we go. Boom. Yer! It also means that. There's this... Lesser armor piercing, but it gives me a critical hit damage bonus. So I'm switching to it. Also, I can sell some of these. Yeah, because now I have a primary and I have a primary and secondary that are different now. Because, I try to keep a primary steel and secondary steel, a primary silver and a secondary silver. And I don't have a secondary silver right now, which isn't great. Right now. Don't have a secondary silver. But we'll get one soon. I can feel it.
Should I tell the temple go?
Can't be bothered right now.
Beware. You know neither the day nor the hour.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on
Mr.
time,
Horson?
you get protection. You don't pay.
Yo!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Hey, close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
I'm not paying you. That's just out of the question. Ooh, secondary silver weapons? I look forward to that, if that's actually the case. I shouldn't say Vespa's got nuke protection. I should just say get out of here.
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
Bring that ass! I know this is causing trouble, but it was bound to happen at some point. Oh, oh, right, there's one more. Hold on. Feels like there's one more. Oh, this new sword moves, dude. This new sword moves. Also, just because I was in Velen for so long, I'm at level 15 as opposed to like 11.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
Really?
No need to thank me. There was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess.
I'm sorry.
Oh well. I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. It was the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Damn. Hell yeah, I like that.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about exactly?
Oh, this and that really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help.
I should help her wash.
When I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Oh, wow. Even when he fucks up, he's got it. That's interesting. Oh. Roach, hey, it's Roach. Come on, Roach. Ooh, I can sprint now? Ooh. Yes. Oh, nope, can't do
Not
it
so
anymore.
fast, Roach.
I can sprint in that one small area, I guess. It's fine.
Whoa!
Save game.
Lingering like flies round shit instead of doing some honest work.
Witchers don't wash. Dandelion's got that drip. What, drippy dick? He's got a drippy dick? Is that what you're saying? Probably.
Welcome. Do come in.
I think he's got, like, that silver tongue. That's really what it is. Also, you have nice clothes. Not for me, of course, necessarily, but nice outfit.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers,
you're
down your
cute.
socks.
You, Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the
I wish
floor.
that wasn't just material.
Sorry,
It'd be
thought-
interesting if you just had, like, these huge
I
arms.
thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
He's like, here's that outfit I made for him. Oh, no. It's...
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean...
Ah!
How did you two meet?
Hey!
I met him one night in a
Don't
tavern.
knock it.
He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He ask about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Nice. This is a rude question. I'm not gonna ask that.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
That was a lovely conversation. See, now I'm really curious, because just the way Carol, like, awkwardly handled that, curious what this entry says. No, not bestiary. Elial. Gara erroneously interpreted one of my notes to mean that Elial and I had been a couple. Alas, while anyone would be thrilled to count this outstanding elf wonderful conversation partner and superb tailor among their conquests, in fact, no more than friendship and fine wine had ever passed between us. Geralt found this out when he visited Elial's tailor shop, where he also got a first-hand glimpse at the elf's unusual hobby, adopting the dress and mannerisms of those different from himself in race, sex, and social status. Okay. I mean, I guess I shouldn't expect this game to be super forward thinking at all, especially in light of recent events of what was it, was it transphobia? Transphobic controversy surrounding the development and discussions online of CD Projekt Red. So shouldn't be like, yeah, they're gonna be like, hey, yeah, you live your life. I don't know. I mean, and there's a difference between cross-dressing and being trans, but in having to hide that due to a culture. Which this is, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with cross-dressing given the use of pronouns, but I don't know.
Is it true elves make soup out of kids?
Let's see.
Hey there.
Bring your children to Marabella School. Hey, it's back to school week, and we're here at Marabella School for Tots, where they will learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods. We charge no fees, but welcome donations from all. Your generosity is what keeps us going.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Geralt cares about the kids. He'll wait.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Fat on our mystery. Gutting their poor bellies now and plucking their eyes out. As they look down, sick.
Right. You all right? Your paler's dead.
Wait, were those actually the children? I mean, these are kids. I don't think it was those kids. Hold on. I have to look this up now. Marabella School Kids.
My daddy's a witch hunter and chases old crones.
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow swords. Can you?
I've got a monster underneath.
Hold on.
Will you help? Are you a wizard?
It might be the same models, but it's also possible. I'm looking at it. Somebody said, I just wanted to help the fucking orphans. Yes, I too also just wanted to help the fucking orphans. And hey, I don't regret my decision. I mean, if I looked at it now knowing what I know, I still would have made the same choice, honestly. But I know more people died than lived. But I'm also, it's just me as Geralt being against their worship. Me understanding why they worship, but also being you don't have to do this anymore. Me also just kind of being you don't have to do this anymore.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
Did he read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Oh, she was hoping it was more, because it's Dandelion, and he just wanted to look at... Interesting.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Yeah, penicillium. Oh, it's an STD joke. Interesting.
Thanks for your help.
So it's like, I wonder what he needed the fungi for. You know what? I don't want to know. That's your friend, dog. You should be... Shall I steal from the children? That's a book. But that's Dwarven Spirit. I don't think... The water might not be as clean. I'll let you keep that Dwarven Spirit, yo.
Who can afford a witcher in Daddy will get mad if he sees me talking to you.
Jenny! Some of these kids actually might be the kids.
Whoa! A fighter!
I said Jenny. I just feel like... It's like the kid has a name, as opposed to just simply being a pupil. Makes me think you might be right.
My mum don't let me talk to strangers.
Alright, well, we made our choice. Jenny was... Hold on. Was Jenny... Jenny from...
The Reapers come for me.
Witcher 3. Yep. Jenny was one of the kids from the Crones of Crooked Pot. Look, they came... At least one of them's in here in Novigrad being taught in school. I feel better.
Come on.
I feel good. I mean, I was like, I still like toy with it, like being like, what if I did something different? Go. And like, I know what would happen if I did something different, but like,
oh God, the Reapers come for me.
Whatever a relationship was going on there with the Baron and his like, and his wife and his daughter, like it sucks. There's like this woman in an abuse and who was like angry and traumatized by the death of someone she loved, who she actually loved, and not just merely her husband. The alternative would have been her going mad from her work. The deal that she made to get out of that, and the fact that it affected children after she spent time loving her own. After she's done all that, like, I think death might have been. I think death might have been kinder to her. Then, like I said, as far as like the people worshiping, like you don't have to. I mean, like you kind of have. Like, I know you're like, this is the way it is, and these ladies kind of rock this place, kind of own this place, but also like you don't have. This doesn't have to be your life. Like, I'm kind of like, I hate the Crones, and I wish you guys. It'd be nice if you guys didn't die, and I didn't know you would die, but like, I get it.
This Baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet.
I mean, it's not like we like this guy. I don't know why we're having this jovial conversation with him. Also, the fact that I call this jovial for the
newly
Witcher.
minted Lady Lata.
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
You know what? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not like fans of each other. He's a general. He's one of the of the Eternal Fire. But as a person with a certain amount of influence and ability, I think I should let this play out and go with him.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way then.
I think I'll court this danger a bit longer. Though it'd be safer for me to just get there on my own. Fake a bird. It was cool. Yeah, so Jenny's one of the kids from the Crones of Crookback Bog. The other ones were just pupils, from what I saw. But Jenny was one, so yeah, that's awesome. Fagerberg's estate.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Grey's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volta acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
You flirting?
What would you say to a little race?
How you stay in the saddle?
What I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher.
Stock.
Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's race.
Why not?
I would love to fuck you up.
Knowledge of
Let's
horses
race.
translates into riding skills.
Splendid. In that case, you must choose a mount.
I'll ride Nemrod. Hit a Nilfgaardian stallion against a Nilfgaardian general.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Okay, right. Thank you for reminding me to save. Also sounds like you don't think I'll win.
Let's go. Hey,
Here we go.
Come on, Witcher.
Are we riding the same horse right now?
Don't spare the horse. I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Fuck you.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse.
Fuck you. Did I win? Did I win? Did I win? Did I win?
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while.
Yes!
I congratulate.
Cause that was really close. I didn't realize the finish line was right there.
Is yours.
I didn't realize the finish line was right there.
Ah, look. Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
It's a nice dress.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Not at all. But I will. Look, you all fancy and shit.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Sure. Let's work the myth.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since
You think it's a mulligan?
I became Lady
It was really
Lockwood,
close.
It's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... well, what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
His sister.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd
Oh,
sing
you
me
got played.
arias. But I've not seen him since.
You're a woman who's been married, but to him, you're still a maidservant. You're a maidservant with money now, to him. That's rude.
You do realize Dandelion
He played
doesn't
her.
have a sister.
Sweet.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
It's Ciri. It's gotta be Ciri, right?
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
I don't think I've talked about it, but it is cool that, like, my information on characters and stuff is from Dandelion's point of view.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Someone else is here? Oh no. Okay, it's you. It's just you. Look at me, all uncouth. Am I not uniform?
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
It's interesting how, like, well, right, they can be civil. Because, like, is this general know why we're here? I'm curious. So it's like this weird relationship of, like, I disagree with the eternal fire, but I disagree, I'm also I'm doing this job for myself, but I'm also technically doing this job for Emir Van Imries. Mutual Monster Hunter. Sure. I should look at the character thing to read. That might make it easier for me to figure it out. Figure out how I feel. Because I definitely hate the Eternal Fire. Well, not hate, but yeah, I hate them. I hate them.
And here we are.
I don't like what they do.
Thank you for your company.
Likewise.
Their lack of regard for, yeah, I very much dislike their lack of regard for, creatures that are not, for, like, people who aren't human.
I'll chase the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving and slippery, the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both Mrs. LaFonda's freaks.
You're saying to find a way in. To me, it's more about putting into mourning, but okay.
You've got brawny thighs, stranger.
Hold on, let me see what happens if I talk to any of these people. There you go. I just like pass right by, but they're gonna not let me in. Let me be sarcastic.
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
I just want to... That was funny. Can I fight him? Probably not. Save game. What? So it wouldn't help, he stole away. Locked door. Okay, you got stairs? No, locked door again. Okay. I might have to look this up the same way I looked up getting into the Baron's place. No, wait, no I didn't. There was just some guy, and then like I was lazy enough to like pay him for his information once they had the money. Remember we just had, I used to have no money for like so long. The one enemy, yeah.
Felons come pouring into the city. That is the inevitable result.
Ah.
Yes, indeed. A locked door is the bane of my existence. Can I climb this? Nope, 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 nope. Ah! Ah! That was not fun. That was pretty scary. I will not lie, they had me in the first half. They had us in the first half.
I'm warning you.
Fuck you, cat.
Ah! One false move and you will regret it.
Lovely.
Cuidado, cuidado.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
There we go. Boom, I'm in.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
I wish to keep this wooden sword so I could just beat up some people with a wooden sword just to insult just how weak they are to me. To be like, you know what? I got the wooden sword for your ass. And just like break off a wooden sword on them, but to break it off in your ass.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Giving you no choice.
Stop floating. Fight!
Come on.
with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop flaunting and fight!
Damn, she's not bad. I mean, she's not me, but still.
You're quick.
I mean, she has some good sword play, but like she's clearly a noble and not like a true fighter. Not a battle-worn fighter. This fight would probably be a bit more difficult if I was a lower level. I mean, she's got some good hits in. Mostly because I'm playing with her a little bit.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not.
Hey, you want to keep paying me?
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Wait, did she actually forget? Oh my god.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking.
Actually,
a witcher.
Skip. Just skip it. Hold on.
Came to me.
I'm reloading this. Load game. I'm reloading it. 48. I'm reloading it a bit because I should have picked the. Didn't we just talk? Because that was fucking weird. I was like, just that one option's really important to me. But like, didn't we just fucking talk? What the fuck?
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
That was a cool little sign that like we would not have seen if we had not needed to reload the game. At least not this week. We wouldn't have seen it this week. Nice little art too with the coloring and everything. Imagine if that room was actually blue. Like that like teal turquoise color. I mean, hey, yeah, like those like training swords, they still hurt. The training katana still fucking hurts, dude. Sure, you could beat somebody to death with one. It would take a long time. You'd have to be like Kingpin in Daredevil season 1 level of angry. No one hurts Vanessa. Hey, you get to see me fight this lady again.
Well, Papa clearly went out of wood to start with. I must know your worth.
Wood to start with, I must know your worth. That's also...
Come on!
I want to end this quickly.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Look at her sword play, and like she's really good at staggering, so she's got like a good strength to her. Like she's got small arms, and like clearly not like hasn't probably seen a day of actual battle.
Stop flaunting and fight.
But it's still pretty cool.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely
See, I've
handle
already
one?
lost more health than she has.
How long are you gonna make me wait?
Really, it's because like she was ready to like come at me, and then I like took that because she was like yeah,
much better than
and
the
I took
last
that
one.
opportunity.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't?
Us?
But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Okay. Now I know what's going on.
Bad idea.
I mean, either there's actually 2 people, or there's a bit of dissociative identity disorder going on. And hey, nothing wrong with that. Actually, I have a friend.
Shut up and fight.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one? Stop gloating and fight!
I just wanna.
Let's end this.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
The tone of voice changed.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you 2 lovebirds whispering about? You
Okay,
asked
there's the
about
answer.
my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Okay, okay.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth 2 sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion
This is a good
lately?
fit too.
Edna might have.
I like this outfit.
I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess.
I want there to be a shot where there's both of them again.
Very
so I can
skilled
screenshot it.
and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
So, basically it sounds like if you take Novigrad, it's like winner takes all. If you win at Novigrad, the rest of this could be a cakewalk for you, because we can fund your war, and because we can fund your war and reestablish trade, bolster your troops and fund your war. We can do that right here in the not so free city of Novigrad.
Changing subjects.
I mean, Nilfgaard's already got its hooks here, and then there's also King Radovid's got his hooks here. Like there's ads about Radovid will save the North. So, yeah, it's happening.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
She's shaking her head because it's very clear that, one woman is into, the bardic arts. One's very, noble and, wants to be, the dressy, into, the, soft sciences. And the other one likes the fantasy of, being, being combative and, fighting. So it's, and, so to me, I may actually give her a lesson, but it also feels like Roosevelt Archer is, flirting, especially since Edna, shook her head. It's very clear Edna was yeah, I'm gonna shake my head at that because, this is flirting. You're flirting with my sister. I'll come back out the way I came. I'll leave the way I came. Actually, I won't leave the way I came. Boom! I leave like a boss instead of just out of the front door. I don't know why I didn't just go out the front door.
Wonderful.
I do fully intend to come back and teach her a lesson. It was a it was a nice fight. And if I went in such a rush to get it done, I could have maybe had some more fun fighting her. So. Yeah, oh, that's true. He has to just like wait till the other guy like runs out of supplies and can no longer fund his war because the courtiers are getting tired. So he could just bide his time.
Double shows.
What's he doing here?
Because, yeah, because that could, or like stoke those flames so that the courtiers become more angry, and stoke a civil war within Nilfgaard while Nilfgaard's having a war. That's a good point, Sneewin. Thank you. Eventually, a quest for dealing with Radovid. Ah, just like a witcher to get in the middle. When saying he refuses to get in the middle.
Got a piece like a racehorse.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Sultan, the old one? What's this? Haven't they even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury crackers. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She's got to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with their own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberids, apparently. Named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Priscilla?
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Himself?
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
Okay.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Fox.
Oh, a fellow bard.
Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the King.
Wait, Priscilla. Okay, I've heard of Priscilla anyway. Because of a song I really like.
She always.
What's it, The Woven Storm?
Poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Ah! He sneezed on me. Fuck you. Mummer's garb.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
This is beyond the time that I have. Let me put it that way. It's already after 8 o'clock, so I am kind of digging into like my homework time. Yeah, a bit of my homework time, or what some may call my honestly, today it's my Watchmen time. But yeah, because I only have one class tomorrow, and it's in the morning. Is it a good stopping point? I want to be Priscilla though. Fuck it, you know. Because if I'm honest, like just because I just have a hard time working at nighttime, and I have a hard time working at home, and I do want to keep reading The Watchmen, but I'm also enjoying this game, so we're gonna play the game. Wait, did we beat him? Oh, okay. No? After sundown. Okay, right. So let's just meditate. Save game first. You know I like to stop at bad stopping points, like in the middle of a fucking quest. You know this. That's I just want to keep going. Meditation. Ugh. Do I have to get out of here in order to do this? Oh my god. You won't let me meditate here. But there is a notice board here, so we'll just...
What's he doing here?
Ooh, a proper haunted house. The Kingfisher Inn proudly invites you to nightly performances by Priscilla, the Calinetta, guaranteed to tug every heartstring. Guaranteed to tug every heartstring. The Kingfisher Inn proudly invites you to nightly performances. I see it's just a different art. Okay. Now can I meditate? Meditate? Meditate, what was that?
They say some witches spy for the blood.
See, but when I think of Kingfisher, I think of the anime Bleach and like the creature that murdered, that killed his mom. That killed Ichigo's mom.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some answers.
Oh, healed by hearing the right words.
Should start soon.
I'm not adept at Arthurian legend yet. I haven't really plumbed those depths. We could talk about how King Arthur Legend of the Sword is a horrible movie. Very disappointing. It's a very disappointing movie. It's the song. It's my song. Oh, we're getting claimed so hard. We're gonna get so claimed. We always get claimed. Let me be honest. A Fisher King.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are, rend my heart. Oh, night to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
Hey.
To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heat.
Wait, weren't you supposed to give sword lessons right now? Oh, I hope I can still have that opportunity. But this comes first.
Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and
dude, that dude was rocking out in the background.
Of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound.
Or people just started making out. No.
I whispered when it all began.
He's realizing it's about him. Look at that. That's why he's like being like, he's like, oh my god, it's about me.
My dream come the morning.
It's about me and Yennefer.
Your scent, berries tart.
Yeah, it is supposed to be Yennefer. Yeah, look, they're making out. I owned it. I got it right.
Raven locks and twisted, stormy.
Yeah, yeah, it's about Yennefer and Geralt.
As you weep.
See, so instead of like crying about it, like his emotions are muted, so he's just like, fuck. He's like, oh my god, that's about me. That's right. Oh, he's still clapping.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war
shit.
on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
Oh wait, was that the lady from who was the innkeep in White Orchard?
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Yeah, that was the innkeeper.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
Dandelion, what did you do?
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist.
Ooh, a heist?
Reuben's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuben. What's he like?
Tall, fat,
ooh, a
dangerous
heist.
as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion.
You know, it'd be cool if we found out when the heist was coming and we could save him from the heist.
True. Forgot to pay for his wedding to Passaflora once. Made her wait the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
Fucking heist, dude. I'm excited.
Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to
Got
you?
a big ass
Try
dick.
the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuben, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Oh no, that's what I'm here for. I'm here because the church. And he can make everybody else mad.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuben. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuben runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
I want to talk to Phyllis.
Tell me. You
Level
and
16,
Dandelion,
baby.
How'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about the Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Now that's a good ending. A fucking heist, dude? A heist? Ugh. A heist that'll get me deep in the reeds, of having to deal with the bosses of the true boss, not the royalty or whatever, but the bosses. Siggy Reuben and the others. Siggy Reuben, the King of Beggars. I was looking for... I mean, we've met the King of Beggars. This would be interesting. This would be interesting. Oh, right. Sword lessons. We'll do that now. We'll do that now. I don't want to forget about that. Because that was actually pretty fun. See, this was the mission I was talking about. Hattori, whatever, in the dumpling shop. He wants me to be his bodyguard, but it's a level 24 mission, so. Oh my god, we went from 14 to 16 in one session. Would it be in secondary quest? Fencing lessons. There we go. That's what I said. Hattori Hanzo. That wasn't his name, of course, but like, that's what it made me think of. Hattori Hanzo. Why is the Gwent? No, he's playing. I don't. Why is the Gwent music on? We are 100%. I can almost guarantee that we're gonna get claimed for that. For the Woven Storm. Cause what's it? Even though it's like it's a song, original song too. For this game, it's gonna get claimed. And then I think about how like the game got claimed, like what's it, when I played The Last of Us Part 2, it got claimed for Take On Me, for the cover of Take On Me, so we're gonna get claimed. Let's just save game. The wolf! That's why sometimes I'll be like, the wolf! Oh, see, it said it said tomorrow. Hey beggar, can I give you money? No? It said tomorrow, so I have to be tomorrow at sundown. So let's make it there. Woven Storm for a Woven Hour. Yeah, because Woven Hour is the potion that lowers the levels of things by two, like lowers the level requirements by 2 for items, right? I believe that's what it does.
Rain, I like rain.
It's been raining all day, I guess. It's okay, it's still.
My neighbour Welsh sold amulets to ward off the rain.
Oh, am I finna get myself in trouble? Have this short lesson and if something else happens, I'm finna get in trouble.
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Why do I feel like it's not Rosa? Why do I feel like it's Edna warning me about Rosa? Why do I feel like it's about to be Edna warning me about Rosa? For real, for real.
Ow.
It's really how I feel right now. Well, then I shall be a knight on a mighty steed named Roach. Cause you saw how Edna like just straight up shook her head. She's like, nah. Oh, hold on. What is this? Ooh! Give me that. That's it. I just risked my freedom here. Look at that shit. Okay, so also the people. So all right, so Horson's folk are the people with the mask. Okay, now we know. Can't do that here. Ugh, my tailbone.
That's it, Roach. Come on.
Okay. We're close.
Hey there.
Who are you? You're a surfer? No. It's not a. It's a shield,
You again?
not a surfboard.
Want some more? Bruises on your ass heal already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time.
Oh, this
I've
fuck!
practiced with shield and
Searching
sword.
for honor.
Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Don't have time to give you another lesson.
'Tis I shall give thee the lesson.
Come on, come closer.
Wow, one hit? You weak. Bro, if you pay me, I'll actually teach you. Apparently.
Yes, but next time.
Go back to mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
This is my arch nemesis. Truly, my arch nemesis. Oh, right. I wanted to be on the horse.
Come on, Roach.
Yeah, right.
Come on now.
Looks like Rosa.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Bar Atra said that...
And this Excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
You're using me. Don't like it one bit.
And I don't like lacy frills and Redanian novels, but you don't hear me complaining. Now follow me.
Yeah, I'll make you run. I want you to run. Here we go.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
Here we go. That'd be cheating. Let me not cheat. She can't do that. This is supposed to be an honorable lesson of fighting.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have
How
some
old
fun.
is she? It's something, a
blow
question I
off
should
steam.
probably ask. How old is she? How old is this woman?
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you.
Ah, shit.
Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Seven
Guess it
cats
wants
is
me to
this way.
actually.
Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
A gallant gesture, but I must refuse.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll send to her ourselves.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
Yeah, that's fine. She was being brat. She was being a brat about like hate and like being like, I'll kill them. I'll kill them for the way they treated me. Fuck that.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Yep, it's definitely above my level at least. It's not like I'm about to do it today anyway, so yeah, that's the level 32 thing. So yeah, no, we're not doing that. Where's the nearest fast travel location? Oh, right. It was at the Seven Cats Inn. Okay. Alright, so let me just turn back around. Save the game. I'm fast travel. Alright, there was a person of interest near the... Anyway. Oh right, this thing has been saying we've been playing The Witcher 3. That's upsetting. I set it up and everything, but like as soon as I turn on the stream, since I'm using PlayStation 4, it goes, "What's a complete edition? We've never heard of the complete edition." For some reason, they put it doesn't register it as The Witcher 3. They register it as The Witcher 3 Complete Edition, like it's a different game that they've never heard of. So it's weird. All right. Exciting, a heist. We're going to be dealing with a heist. This is very exciting. I will see you next time here on the Media Martyr 17 Twitch channel. Next time it will be, I believe, tomorrow. We stream tomorrow, you peoples. You guys. Yep. Tomorrow at 5 we're playing Erica. I may have to install an app on my phone, but we'll do that on stream. And we can talk about whether or not I'm annoyed about that. Actually, I'll just tell you now, I'm open to it. And I can delete the app later. It's an app, it's fine. I have an SD card, it's fine. Let's see if there's anybody to raid. Yes, there is. We will be raiding the Nerd Core. As they... actually, I want to rate them, but it doesn't fully make sense. Yeah, we'll raid them. We're going to raid the Nerd Core. They're in the middle, I believe, of a commentary for Django Unchained. So they're watching it on their ends, and then they're doing the commentary live here. It was one of their goals regarding, I believe, their Patreon, or was it their Twitch subscription? Anyway, I'm going to watch while I do other things that require my attention at the same time. At the very least, I'll be lurking. I actually really... I'm